All right, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to the YouTube channel of IIPM, Integrated Institutes of Professional Management, home of professional, where we build, integrate, and reposition human capacities for sustainable growth and development. Over the past few days, we've been treating different topics, but today's masterclass is on business growth and innovation strategies. This masterclass, we uncover the secrets behind successful business models, adaptability, and fostering a culture of innovation. And as we be proceeding, we will delve deeper into blue ocean strategy, business repositioning, and business model strategy in a dynamic environment. Of course, we expect us to reach out to different people to come and join us for this masterclass, our colleagues, our friends, and family that we think that we may also need this masterclass. All right. Our trainer is in for us and is ready. All right. In the person of Dr. Ebruche Banito. And I will be the host for this training today. And my name is Damnola Olani. So pick up your writing materials and let's move forward and enjoy this training. Thank you, and you are welcome once again. So you can proceed, Dr. Banito. You're welcome, sir.
All right, thank you so much, Dami, for the warm welcome and for this section, another wonderful section again. I want to deeply appreciate everyone for coming. Thank you for joining us once again. It's always a good time here, learning, unlearning, and relearning. So this is another time for us to learn, unlearn, and relearn. So in case you're joining us for the first time and you've not subscribed to our channel, please, we encourage you to do so right now. Encourage you to do so, and also feel free to share this link with your friends and colleagues for them to join us in this section today. So today we are going to be looking at business innovation strategies for growth. 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 We are in a very dynamic business system. The current day business system is very dynamic, and we need to understand how to work around becoming the best, and also having to give value, capture value, deliver value. We have to find out the best ways to do them in the current times we're in. So the whole essence of this section today is to help us understand how to innovate on our business strategies in order to achieve growth in 2024 and beyond. So permit me to begin with this quote that says, this quote from Steve Jobs. It says, innovation is the ability to see change as an opportunity, not a threat. Innovation is the ability to see change as an opportunity, not a threat. Innovation is the ability to see change as an opportunity, not a threat. Now, from Theodore Levitt, he said, creativity is thinking up new things. Innovation is doing new things. The challenge most of us have in our businesses is that we actually think new things, but doing them is always a problem. We always end up thinking new things, but doing them is a problem. Last week, we dealt with a section on result-driven planning, and I would like you to take a look at that section because it will be of great help to you. It will be of great help to you how to not only plan, but also engage in planning that delivers results. Engage in planning that delivers results. Now, moving forward, let's quickly look at the introduction of what we have to discuss today. The introduction of what we have to discuss today. And that's talking about business innovation. Business innovation. And from here, I would say business innovation refers to the process of introducing new ideas, methods, products, or services to improve and transform an organization's operations, create value, and gain competitive advantage in the marketplace. It's the process of introducing new ideas. It is the process of introducing new methods. It is the process of introducing new products, new services, new processes, just for the purpose of improving or transforming an organization's operations, creating value, and gaining competitive advantage in the market. Now, with that being said, the key points around creativity lies about the key point around business innovation lies about creativity and novelty and then continuous improvement. Creativity, thinking out something new, thinking out something different, introducing something new, something different for the purpose of getting a better side of our businesses, and then continuously improving on those processes to make sure that our businesses have the best of life, have the best of time. Those are the things we want to do when we talk about innovation, creativity and novelty, then continuously improving on those processes, continuously improving on the things we are introducing to ensure that our business keeps moving forward. Now, let's look at the connection between innovation and growth, the connection between innovation and growth, the connection between innovation and growth. Is there a connection between innovation and business growth? Now, let's find out. Innovation has its own role to play in driving business growth. Among these benefits or among this connection is that there is driving of revenue. Innovation drives revenue. Innovation drives revenue. Innovation leads to market expansion. Innovation leads to enhancing market positioning. Innovation leads to employee engagement. Innovation leads to long-term viability of your business. So we cannot talk little of innovation because there is a very big connection between innovation and growth. There is a very big connection between innovation and growth. There is a very big connection between innovation and growth. So with this in mind, let's now look at why do we need to innovate? Why do we need to innovate? Why do we need to innovate? So from the interconnections we've already established, we can actually say that innovation is needed for us to drive, stay competitive, meet customer demands, adapt to market changes, drive efficiency and productivity in our businesses, be able to manage risks, and then foster business growth or foster organizational growth. With innovation, we stay competitive. With innovation, we adapt to market changes, we meet customer demands, we stay efficient, we stay productive, we're able to manage risks, we're able to grow our organizations. So innovation is a sine qua non, is a compulsory requirement for business growth. Innovation is a compulsory requirement for business growth. And if you've not seen it like that before, it's important that you begin to see it in this light, that innovation is a compulsory requirement. A compulsory requirement for growth is a compulsory requirement for growth. Okay. Now, moving forward, types of innovation. Remember that what we want to actually look at is the innovation strategies, right? What we want to look at is the innovation strategy. So what I am doing now is just to have a review or a preview of what innovation is all about, then we'll now go on to focusing on the innovation strategies that we can adopt this period. So I will encourage you to stay through to the end of this program. Okay, we're just going to spend a maximum of 45 minutes or thereabout, and then we'll be out of this place. So innovation can be in terms of product innovation, it can be in terms of process innovation, it can be in terms of business model innovation, it can be in terms of marketing innovation, it can be in terms of organizational innovation. Now, when we talk about product innovation, we are going to look at the strategies that will help us in clear terms innovation. So let us have these different types of innovation that we can innovate on our product, we can innovate on our processes, we can innovate on our business model, we can innovate on our marketing, we can innovate on our marketing, we can innovate on the organization for growth. Now, let's just have it at this, and then when we get to the processes, it will be easier for us to begin to pick these things one after the other and begin to look at them. Okay, we'll begin to pick them one after the other and begin to look at what? Look at them. All right. Now, quickly, let's look at the key components of a growth strategy. Key components of a growth strategy. Key components of a growth strategy. Key components of a growth. So you have a clear vision and a clear mission. It's important for us to know that no strategy or no vision will actually come to pass without a clear strategy, and vice versa. Okay, strategy without a vision will necessarily not be measurable. You might not be able to know the impact of that particular strategy. So vision is essential in driving strategy. Then you have your market analysis. Your market analysis will tell you what your market conditions are, who your customers are, maybe the volume of customers, you have economic trends in the market, and all of those information, you need them. Your market analysis will tell you information about what the fluctuations in the market, the maybe foreign exchange, and all of those economic activities that take place in the market. It will also go a long way to telling you about what your competitors are doing. All right. Then you have your SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis helps you to understand your internal strengths and weaknesses, and also helps you to understand the external opportunities and threats. By understanding your internal strengths and weaknesses, the opportunities will be better off managed in terms of having understood your strength, right? And then the threats will also be well managed, having understood what the threats are, and then you'll be able to build on your strengths, starve your weaknesses, and maximize your opportunities. Then it's also important that we understand our target audience. Who are they? If we want to engage in a growth strategy, we must understand who our target audience are. Who are the people that we are focusing on in this growth dimension that we want to get into? The customers and all of those people. We need to know who they are. All right. Then you go to your differentiation strategy. Okay. One of your growth strategy is a function of your differentiation strategy. When you go to your value proposition, it tells something that you will be doing differently from what others are doing. Okay, something that you'll be doing differently from what others are doing. So what will be your differentiation strategy? All of this need to be put into perspective, right? Then you have your scalability planning. Scalability planning can be considered in default as your growth planning. How do you want to grow? What is the progression that you want to grow? Okay, what is the progression for growth? Okay, what is the progression for growth? Now, please, as we continue in this section, if you have a question, please drop them in the chat room. Okay, drop them in the chat room, and then we'll be able to answer all your questions. And also, we appreciate if you will give us a like, and also share this particular section right now so that others can join. This is a highly valued training, but we are doing this to make sure that in this year 2024 we become part of your partners in the journey of success. So we are doing this as part of a contribution to your own business growth and your career growth. So if you wish, or if you may, please kindly share this out to other groups that you belong to, share with friends, and let them join us in this section, right? Okay. And please, if you have a question, don't hesitate, drop your questions in the chat room, and then we'll be there to answer. Now, implementing innovation, what are the things we need to follow? What are the processes, the steps we need to follow in implementing innovation? Number one, you have to establish a culture of innovation. Okay, of course, innovation introduces changes, right? Innovation introduces changes. So we know that one of the issues around change is resistance. And if you build a culture of innovation, that means you've built a culture of adaptability. You've built a culture of adaptability, all right? You've built a culture of adaptability. So your team will be open to being adaptable, right? This is very, very important. Now, secondly, invest in research and development. Before you could launch any innovation, please make sure that you invest in what? In research and in development. This is very, very important. Invest in research and in development. By investing in research and development, you would have done the needed due diligence to be sure that that innovation will drive the growth. Of course, we also understand that innovation is just about ideas, right? Of ideas. So in the innovation process, you come up with a whole lot of ideas. It's good that you screen all of the ideas, invest in researching and developing each of those ideas in their prototype format, in their concept format. Okay, and test running them before you begin to launch them and integrate them fully into your business. The next thing there is collaboration and partnerships. When it comes to innovation, there could be different components involved. And these different components might not be things only you could do. So you may want to collaborate with other business partners. You may want to look out for partnership opportunities to collaborate to make sure that the proposed outcome of this innovation is brought to fore. All right. Then you have embracing technology. One of the easiest ways for driving innovation today is through technology. Okay, it's through technology. Whether it is product innovation, marketing innovation, process innovation, systems innovation, any aspect of innovation that you want to do, organizational innovation, whichever kind of innovation you want to do, you will find that there is an embedment. There is a need for a particular technology to be involved. So always ensure that you embrace technology. And by embracing technology simply means that you have to learn about this technology. Was it last week? Yeah, last week we took a section on managing businesses in VUCA environment. That's the business environments that are volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. And I will also recommend that you take your time and search out for that video on this channel, okay, and watch through it. So we talked about a section on the VUCA environment as regards to technological advancement and technological disruptions. So from there, you could be able to understand the concerns of technology, especially in times as this, in a highly dynamic and highly volatile environment, business environment as this. So embracing technology involves that we learn, we unlearn, and we relearn the whole processes and the whole integrities. And also technology comes alongside with its own complexities. So you may not want to integrate technology just in a dash. You want to take it progressively, okay? You want to do it incrementally, all right? Now, you have employee training and engagement. You have employee training and engagement. Now that you've talked about establishing culture of innovation, investing in research and development, collaboration and partnerships, embracing technology, one of the ways to communicate effectively and build capacity for the introduction of innovation is through employee training and engagement. So there must be effective training and there must be effective communication and effective engagement for capacity building, okay, for the staff, for your employee, for them to be able to introduce, first of all, for them to be able to work on that innovation, adopt the innovation, and then introduce the innovation to your organization. Now, having looked at these processes, which one catches your attention the most? Which one here catches your attention the most? I will need you to put that in the chat room. Which of these implementation processes in innovation catches your attention the most? Establishing a culture of innovation, investing in research and development, collaboration and partnerships, embracing technology, employee training and engagement. Which one catches your attention the most? Or perhaps let me ask, which one in your organization do you think is where your organization is right now? Where is your organization right now in terms of implementing innovation? Is it establishing a culture of innovation, Is it investing in research and development? Is it collaboration and partnership? Is it embracing technology? Or is it at the level of employee training and engagement? Let me see your feedback in the chat room. Another important thing about innovation is that we should be able to measure innovation. We should be able to measure the impact of innovation. We should be able to measure the impact of innovation. Of course, we understand that innovation is a strategic approach to business growth, right? Innovation is a strategic approach in business growth. So for the fact that we have growth in our concern, that means we have to measure the degree of growth. We need to measure the dimension of growth. We need to measure the dimension of growth. We need to measure how growth is progressing, right? Okay, so how do we come up with innovation metrics? We have to establish key performance indicators. We need to establish key performance indicators. For instance, let's assume that you are innovating on a product. Okay, you can look at key performance indicators like the number of sales that you make compared to the previous product. You can take your KPI to be on the number of the amount of revenue generated compared to the other product. You can also consider that on the amount, the number of customers getting it. You can also consider that on the number of interests, the degree of awareness that is ongoing, right? So these could be your metrics. But remember that when we talk about metrics, we're talking about numbers, right? So you have to establish numbers, okay, and establish also time frames for which these KPIs could be relevant and could be measured, okay? Then another thing you want to consider is return on investment. That could also be one of the major metrics that you need to consider. Okay, so compare previous investment versus current investment and the returns you're getting. Okay, that will give you a metric, that will give you a feedback on what is happening. Then you have your customer feedback and customer satisfaction. Your customer experience journey in this product you've innovated, how does it look like? Okay, is it better off the previous way? Is it better off the new way? But it's also important that when you are checking out satisfaction, we will look at value system. We'll look at a review at the value system before we round up this section. Now, in the review of the value system, it's important that we look at value in terms of what we are giving versus what we are getting, because that is the gap where sustainability now comes in. What we are giving versus what we are getting, the value we are delivering versus the value we are capturing. The gap in between will determine our sustainability in the business. So when you're doing customer feedback and customer satisfaction, you also want to look at that gap, okay? The value we are giving versus the value we are receiving, okay? Okay, so what is the gap? Is it going to be sustainable in the long run? This is very, very important. Then another thing you want to consider is your employee engagement. Your employee engagement at this time is very, very important. Your employee engagement at this time is very, very important. How are your employees engaging in this innovation that you're introducing? Okay, the degree of their introduction, the degree of their engagement to this introduction will also give you a clue on how to maneuver or how to manipulate this strategy, okay, so that it will give you the expected results. All right, okay. I'm still looking at in the chat room. If you have a question, if you have concern, please drop them in the chat room, and then we'll be there to respond to all of them. Once again, if you're joining us, please endeavor to share this link, share this live link right now. Just click on that share it to your groups, share it to others. This is a highly valued training, and you have to make the most of it by inviting your friends to also join you in this section. Okay, and also give a like to the video and let us know how this is helping you. Do you think it's a value training? Do you think it's not? Let us know in the chat room. Okay, so we need your feedback so that we can also innovate on these trainings, right? Okay. Now we have integration of innovation and growth strategy. Integrating innovation and growth strategy. Okay. So the primary focus of innovation in this aspect we're looking at is growth. The primary focus here is growth. So that means that for the innovation to work, it must be aligned to the growth. Okay. The business, it must be aligned with the business growth. The goal in this domain is growth. What we are looking at here is growth. So there must be alignment of the innovation to growth. There must be alignment to growth. There must be alignment to growth. There must be alignment to growth. Okay, alignment to business growth. I will need you to type that in the chat room. Your innovation must be aligned to your business growth. Okay, your innovation must be aligned to business growth. I will need you to put that in the chat room. All right. Then how else can we do this? Incorporating innovation into business plans. Incorporating innovation into business plans. So even from the start of your business, incorporate innovation from the start. Incorporate innovation from the start. Most business investors, when you present your business plan to them, they ask you questions like, how is this product different from other products? They're asking you about the product you're intending to give, or they ask you, how will your marketing strategy be different from other strategies? What they're asking you is, how innovative is your marketing plan? How innovative is your product plan? How innovative is your sustainability plan? How innovative? They want to know about that. So innovation, incorporating innovation into business plan is key. Okay, and then we'll have ensuring flexibility and adaptability. Ensuring flexibility and adaptability. We have a course in IPM that is called Strategic Management Professionals course. Now, that course takes a whole lot of time to give us all the nitty-gritties and all we need to know about innovation. Now, in this course we are dealing with today, it's more like a summary of what business growth innovation is all about. But in case you would like to know more about becoming a strategic management professional, of which one of your anchor will be on innovation, I would recommend that you check out our website, www.iipmi.org, and then you can search out for that course on strategic management professional. It will give you strong foundation on business innovation. However, this course we are taking right now, this webinar we are taking right now, will help you, give you a solid foundation on how to begin to rethink innovation within your organization, how to begin to apply innovation within your organization. All right? All right, thank you so much. Now, let's quickly look at customer-centric innovation strategies. Growth begins with the customer. Growth begins with the customer. Business is for the customer. Your business is for the customer. Remember what I just said, that in the value system, your value system, you need to consider how you are how you are delivering value, how you're creating and delivering value, and also how you're going to be capturing value. But at the center of this all is a customer-centric approach, a client-centric approach that will give you the growth you're expecting. Now, let me say it this way, that you can actually have a growth that may not necessarily give you a profit. Yeah, you can have a growth that may not necessarily give you a profit. You may have a growth that might not necessarily give you the kind of positioning that you want. You may have a growth that may not necessarily align with your business goals. So what you are actually interested in is to make sure that your growth is sustainable. Your growth is aligned with what your customers want. Your growth is aligned with what the business environment is dealing with at the moment. Your growth is aligned with sustainability. So these are the things you want to look at. Now, to achieve sustainability, then you must have to attract and retain and service the right kind of customers. You must attract and retain the right kind of customer. This is very, very important. This is very, very important. There is a quote that says a satisfied customer is the best business strategy of all. The best business strategy of all. Of course, part of your business strategy is your business growth strategy. So when we cannot talk about growth without talking about customers. We cannot talk about growth without talking about satisfaction of customers. So customer-centric innovation involves developing products, services, and experiences that prioritize and respond to the needs, preferences, and feedback of customers. This is very, very important. It places the customer at the core of the innovation process. Does it understand the pains? Does it understand what the customer will call gains? Does he understand what the customer considers as needs? Does he put into practice what customer considers as excellent product, excellent service, quality product, quality service? These are major core concerns when you're dealing with customer centric. Now, does this innovation actually solve the problem of the customer? This is very, very important. This is very, 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 very important. Now, what are the key points to consider in the customer-centric approach? Consider customer empathy. Put yourself in the shoe of this customer and ask yourself the question, if I were the one buying this product, if I were the one being in this company, if I were the customer for this company, that's in this case your company, will I still remain a customer? So be empathetic in your approach. Then include feedback integration. Let feedback be integrated in the whole innovation cycle. Let feedback be integrated in the whole innovation cycle. Remember, I said something. When you're introducing innovation, it's not a one-size-fits-all, and it's not just a one-off thing, right? It's not just a straight line event, it's a progressive event. So you need to run iterations, you need to run reiterations. Okay, through feedback and what have you, just to make sure that this product that you're innovating, this organization you're innovating, this marketing plan you're innovating is going to give you the right thing. It's going to give you the right result. And one of the ways to check all of this is to have good metrics. All right. Then you have the customization. When we looked at managing businesses in a VUCA environment, we talked about customer preferences. And we talked about the volatility in customer behavior, the volatility in customer preferences, the volatility in customer retention. So what a customer considers as good today might not be good tomorrow. Because of choice, customers have a variety of choice today. They have variety of choice. So you don't want to leave them like that. Now, we talked about the concept of tailoring. The concept of tailoring your product, your service, your organization, your products, your planning, your marketing plan, and all of the processes that you want. You have need to tailor them to suit your customer's need. So that is the concept of tailoring. All right, and that takes us back to what we talked about in lean planning and just-in-time planning. Just-in-time planning will always help you to tailor a particular demand, tailor your processes, tailor your production to a particular demand at the time. Okay, so these are very, very important key points to put into consideration when innovating for customers. What is the importance of customer-centric innovation? There is enhanced customer satisfaction, there is brand loyalty, there is market differentiation, there is repeat business, and there is word-of-mouth marketing. There is enhanced customer satisfaction, there is brand loyalty, there is differentiation, there is repeat business, and there is word-of-mouth marketing. These are very, very important reasons why we should engage in customer-centric innovation. And all of these reasons can be measured. You can measure customer satisfaction. You can build a metric for customer satisfaction. You can build a metric for brand loyalty. You can build a metric for market differentiation. You can build a metric for repeat businesses and then word-of-mouth marketing. All right, this is very, very important. Now, key approaches to customer-centric innovation. Let there be user-centric design. Okay, let your approach be user-centric design. Let the end users be in your mind when you are designing your approaches. Also, let there be feedback loops. Let there be feedback loops. Integrate feedbacks into your whole design. Let there be customer journey mapping. Work out the customer journey from beginning to the end of this whole innovation process. Put yourself in the shoe of this customer and wonder what could be the outcome of the experience that the customer will have by going through this sequence, right? Okay, then let there be data-driven insights. Make sure that your innovation is driven by data. Have solid data, good-to-go data, quality data to help you make decisions. And then let there be co-creation. Co-creation in the sense that collaborate with your customers in the innovation process. Through their feedback, through the concept development session, test running, concept running, make sure you integrate them. Let them give you feedback that you will integrate into the whole process and then make it working. Now, once again, let me ask this question. Which of these key approaches catches your attention the most? Which of these key approaches catches your attention the most? I want you to put your answer in the chat room. Okay, put your answer in the chat room and let's move on. Now, I've talked about the value system, a review of the value system. The value system talks of how you create value, how you deliver value, and how you capture value. How you create value, how you deliver value, and how you capture value. In the whole value system, you have 4 basic processes there. You have the need identification. In the need identification, you need to be sure that where you want to create value for is something that the customers really need. Remember that customers determine the business growth. So you must be sure that the area that you want to go into creating value must be something that customers actually have interest in. There is a need that customers really want, right? Okay, so after identifying the need, then you create the value. The quality and the strategy of your processes will determine how the value, the end product of the value will be. So in the value creation, consider the quality of your strategies, the innovation to your strategies that will create quality products, the innovation to your system that will create quality products, the innovation towards human resource, the innovation towards infrastructure, and all of those things. Put them into consideration and let it be part of what you put inside in value creation. Then from value creation, you look at your value delivery. Your value delivery, you're looking at your marketing plan, you're looking at your logistics. Okay, you're looking at your inventory systems and all of that. How innovative will your value delivery system be? I always say this: make sure that you introduce disruption big enough to give you market advantage. Disruptions that your innovation can handle big enough to give you market advantage. All right, then finally, value capturing. How will you capture value? How will you get value from what you are given? How will you get value from what you are given? This is very, very important. So we'll talk about sales. Okay, how do you create sales? How do you create revenues and all of that? So these are captured in your value capturing. Now, in contemporary times, you must pay attention to your supply chain system. You must pay attention to your supply chain system. This is very, very important. Pay attention to your supply chain system. Your supply chain system in current times can take you out of business, and your supply chain can keep you in business. So how do you source for raw materials? How do you supply goods to your customers? This is very, very important. So check out the quality of your supply chain. In this case, check out the quality of your suppliers, check out the quality of your partners, check out the quality of your technology, check out the quality of every input that goes into your system. Check out the quality of the process that brings them to you. It's very, very important. Check out the cost effectiveness. Okay, in recent times, or last year specifically, we realized that the cost of a particular aspect of our business, the cost was increasing terribly. The cost was increasing terribly. And we wrote severally to that organization to look into the cost. Okay. And the response they were giving was like, others are paying it, so why won't you pay? Okay. And we had to go on market research and start looking for ways. We start looking for ways to deal with that particular aspect of our supply chain. Okay. And early this year or during the festive season, we kept researching. We found a good service provider also that was 3 times cheaper than what we got from the previous ones. 3 times cheaper, 3 times cheaper. So you need to look at cost effective, because when your supply chain increases your cost, it will bear on your customers. And when cost becomes unbearable on customers, they will begin to look for alternatives. All right, so you don't want to lose your customers because of the supply chain hitches. You want to make sure that your supply chain is effective and efficient. Then you want to look at reliability and ease. You want to look at reliability and ease of the partners of the network in your supply chain. Then finally, you look at the leverage. What opportunities does your supply chain give you? The opportunities from your suppliers, the opportunities from your contractors, the opportunities from the people working with you in the supply chain, the opportunity that the technology is presenting. What is the leverage? Because that leverage will determine a whole lot of things. Okay, the leverage will determine a whole lot of what? A whole lot of things. So that's very, very important. Now, let's summarize with Blue Ocean Strategy. Blue Ocean Strategy is a concept that tells us of instead of Okay, the blue ocean strategy for divides the marketplace into two. It talks about the red oceans and the blue oceans. The red oceans are the ones that have very high competitions. The red oceans are where you have the high level players who already established, they are inside there. The red ocean is where you see that you have too many products. Okay, you have too many products that customers always have problem with finding which one to choose from. So the red ocean is not actually where you want to keep playing. You end up increasing cost of operations, increasing costs for logistics, increasing costs on supply chain, increasing costs on almost everything, just to make sure that you're in that market. Okay, but blue ocean is talking about, can we find a way of doing what we do in a way that we can create an uncontested market space for ourselves, or maybe create a new product for ourselves that can draw customers. All right, this is very, very important. Always look at it in the perspective of how can I effectively satisfy my customers and also effectively satisfy my business goals without losing too much money, without having to invest too much money, losing too much money, losing my customers and all of that. Okay, now we have two basic tools that I want to discuss in this particular strategy. Okay, that will help us. Okay, so you have the 4 actions framework and you have the innovation strategy. The 4 actions framework and the innovation strategy. So let me start with the innovation, value innovation rather. Value innovation. The value innovation asks the question of how can we reduce cost while improving buyer value? How can we reduce cost while improving or increasing buyer value? That means your customer is going to have higher value, but is going to have less cost at a lesser cost. So if you were to take your business and start asking the question, how do we increase the value of what we give, but not necessarily increasing our cost? If it's possible, how do we reduce our cost and increase our value? This is very, very important. Then the next one talks about the 4 actions framework. The 4 actions framework. The 4 actions framework helps you to analyze your business for innovation on the basis of 4 key things. First is what do we eliminate. Second is what do we reduce. Third is what do we increase. And the last is what do we create. What do we eliminate? What do we reduce? What do we increase? And what do we create? Now, if we use this particular tool and then go back to the types of innovation that we have earlier, then the question you want to ask on product, you take your product, for instance, and you ask yourself the question, what do I eliminate? What do I reduce? What do I increase? And what do I create? On the process, what do I eliminate? What do I reduce? What do I increase? And what do I create? On the business model, what do I eliminate? What do I reduce? What do I increase? And what do I create? On your marketing innovation, you also want to look at the same thing. What do I eliminate? What do I reduce? What do I increase? And what do I create? So you do the same thing for your business innovation or for your organizational innovation. Okay, so the 4 actions framework will help you with product innovation, process innovation, business model innovation, marketing innovation, and organization innovation. Just for the question of what do I eliminate, what do I reduce, what do I increase, and what do I create? Okay, this is very, very important. All right, this is very, very what? This is very, very important. Now, if we are to summarize our discussion today, I would like you to look at your business currently. So you're going to have an assignment. I would like you to share your assignment with us in the chat room. So innovate your business using the Blue Ocean tools. The Blue Ocean tools, now we have the 4 actions framework and we have the value innovation. The 4 actions framework has to do with what, for every aspect you want to innovate, what do I have to eliminate? What do I have to reduce? What do I have to increase? And what do I have to create? That's for your 4 action framework. For your value innovation, you want to look at how do I increase value for the customers while reducing cost? Okay, very, very important. Now, give us a feedback on the proposed impact on your business and give a metric to measure the impact. This is just a framework that you can work on and then begin to see how you will introduce innovation in your business. I trust that we've all learned something in this very short section, that we've all looked at together. Once again, we want to thank you for joining us in this section. And in case you joined us late, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Feel free to share this particular lecture. Let it get to everyone in your network that is into business, that is into career. Let even the small businesses, let them know how to introduce innovation in their workplaces. And I tell you the truth, these simple things we've just learned, it could guarantee 100% change, positive change in our businesses and in our career. So let us not do it alone. Let us not learn it alone. Let us share it virally, share it on your YouTube, share it on your social media, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your Instagram. Let others also learn. Share it with your WhatsApp groups, and then let us learn all this together. But remember, you have an assignment, and your assignment is innovate your business using the Blue Ocean tools, and then give us a feedback on the proposed impact on your business. Give a metric to measure the impact. Importantly, as well, we have dropped in the description section of this of the video description, the stream description, in case you would like to join us. And of course, I know you would like to join us in our professional courses for the year. You want to get certified in one area or the other, please, I would like you to visit our website on www.iipmi.org/admissions. Then you can pick the course of your choice and then apply. Okay, pick the course of your choice and apply. If you have any question about this program on this subject matter we've just dealt with, feel free to share with us. Feel free to ask us your questions, and we'll be here to assist. Also, if you want to be a member of IPM, this is one of the most pleasant places that you want to be when it comes to membership, because you get to learn a whole lot of things. Okay, you get to learn a whole lot of things. So you can also visit our website on iipmi.org, and then you check out on membership. Okay, check out information on our membership, and then that will be a great one. Thank you so much for your time, and see you in our next section. I'll be handing over to the program coordinator now. Should there be announcement? Okay, so we have the last series of our free masterclass section for January is going to be tomorrow. Okay, 11 a.m. tomorrow, please. That will be on career acceleration and growth strategies. Career acceleration and growth strategies. So in case you're not a business person and you're wondering, okay, all of these they are talking about does not concern me. So let's look at career acceleration and advancement strategies tomorrow by 11. So let's invite others to join us, and I trust you will also join us tomorrow. So once again, thank you, and I'll be handing over to the coordinator right now. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Banito, for this comprehensive and exclusive insights you've shared with us. I mean, this statement kept on ringing. How innovative is your business value delivery? How innovative is your business value delivery? All right, please stay tuned until we come to your way again, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.